The year is 1919. Almost a year after the armistice ended World War I, but even with the fighting over, some men were destined to never return home. One such man was Dr. Walter H. Fox of Iowa City. During the war, he'd served bravely as an American medic in France. After the war, he traveled to Serbia to help those suffering from typhus. Sadly, it was during this time that Dr. Fox himself succumbed to septic pneumonia. He died on February 22, 1919. The task of informing Dr. Fox's wife of his tragic death was left to a young Serbian aide who had served the doctor in his last few months. The aide's name was Michael Nikolic. "I have been with him in Semendria nearly all the time. I took care of him in the way every human creature should do." In analyzing this letter, I was struck with how Michael takes great care to make his tone sound comforting. Instead of focusing on Dr. Fox's death, he concentrates on the traits he admired in the man during life, such as when he says, "He was the man whom I did love, but especially when he told me of his love for you and the child." Michael fills the rest of his letter with similar positive images, both personal, emotional, and patriotic. "He was a man who did much for his country and the Serbs." There is evidence in this letter that Michael is well educated, noting his neat penmanship, wide grasp of English vocabulary, and even him mentioning that he is in school. Despite this, English is still his second language, and he struggles with putting things into words, often using incorrect grammar or skipping phrases. Ironically, this seems to add more meaning from the letter than it detracts. Some of the awkwardly worded phrases do a much better job at conveying his emotional state than they would have otherwise, such as when he says, "A few days later I heard that he had died. But what I felt and am feeling, exceedingly sorry." This letter has a definite tone of humility to it. Michael doesn't mention any of the local or political events going on around him. He barely even mentions himself. This letter is focused entirely on Dr. Fox and condoling his family. By speaking meekly, Michael combines the disinterest and caring of ethos with the powerful emotional appeal of pathos. Dr. Fox's wife must have appreciated with this, as she continued to correspond with him in 1921. Michael's selflessness can perhaps be most clearly seen in the last paragraph, the first time he feels the need to introduce himself. "Now I should make a kind of introduct of who I am. I am a student of agriculture called Michael Nikolic. If you would like to know anything more about me, do write to me. I will be pleased to do all I can. My address is on the envelope. My kindest regards to all of you. Yours very sincerely, Michael W. Nikolic."